Hi friends, today we have a question in which we have to find a minimum element as well as maximum element in a given array. So you can see this is the given array that we have, and for that the minimum value is 1 and the maximum value is 1000. So how to approach this? So anyways, we need to iterate it in a linear fashion to find both minimum as well as maximum array. What people can see, like one for minimum they will iterate once and keep on checking that this element is minimum or not, this element is minimum or not, and then update the minimum, and they again iterate and for the maximum elements. In that case, the space complexity is nothing but a given array whatever we have, but for time complexity we have O of n. But for minimum they are iterating once, and for maximum also they are iterating once, so which end up with the complexity O of n plus O of n, which is nothing but O of n. But we can further optimize it. In a single iteration. We can find both the maximum as well as minimum. So how to approach that? So for that, first we need to initialize our minimum variable as well as maximum variable. Since we are looking for minimum, so any value which is in this array, like there may be a case where like there is a value which is 1000 and 12,000 something, but maybe the minimum in that array, maybe. So in that case we have to first initialize this minimum value to the maximum value which we can, so which is nothing but integer dot max value that we have. And same for minimum, maximum, we can go with the minimum value that we have. So whatever value occurs in this array will always be less than this, so we can update this minimum, and whatever value we are having in the array will always be greater than this, so we can update this maximum value. Now let's iterate through this particular array. So let's take this array here, 2 3 1 5 1000 and 167. So our minimum is nothing but kind of infinity value, nothing but kind of infinity, and our maximum is also nothing but kind of minus infinity. Okay, so let's start here. So for the first time we are at I equal to 0 index. Minimum value is nothing but math dot minimum of whatever current minimum and whatever value currently we are having at this index. And same for maximum value, math dot max of current max as well as this current value. So see, I equal to 0, the value is 2, so this is 2, minimum is currently infinity, so in between them what is the minimum is 2, so we will get 2 here as a minimum. And for maximum, what is the maximum value between given max, which is nothing but minus infinity, and current value 2? So in both of them the maximum value is 2, because 2 is greater than minus infinity, so again 2. Then we are at 3, this index, which is I equal to 1, so the value is now 3 and the minimum value is already 2, so between this 2 and 3, which is minimum? 2 itself, which is here only. Then here the maximum value is 2 and the current value is 3. What is maximum between those two? 3, so we will update our maximum to 3. Then we are at index this, for this I equal to 2, the value is 1, the minimum value is 2 itself, and the error 1 is 1, so which is minimum between 2 and 1, so we will update the minimum to 1. Then for max, the current maximum value is 3 and the current value which is we are having is 1, so between 3 and 1, which is maximum? 3, so it is already 3, so no need to change. Then we are at I equal to 3, which is nothing but 5, so our current minimum value is 1 and we are at value 5, which is minimum between 1 and 5. 1 and 5, the minimum value is 1, which is already there, so no need to update it. Then we are at for maximum, so my current maximum is 3, okay, and the current value in the array is 5, So between that 3 and 5, which is maximum? 5. So we will update it to 5. Then we are here at 1000, which is I equal to 4. So between the minimum value, which is 1, and current value is 1000, which is minimum? 1 itself, no need to change. And similarly for maximum value, we have 5 is current maximum and we are at 1000. So the maximum value is between 5 and 1000 is 1000. So we'll update the maximum to 1000. Okay, let's clean up the space first. Okay, now we are at index 5. So the minimum value is 1 and the current value is 167. So which is minimum among 1 and 167? It is 1, so it is already there. Then for maximum, the current maximum is 1000 and the current value in the array is 167. Which is maximum in between them? 1000 or 167? 1000 itself, which is already there. So we have the solution. We have iterated through the whole array in one iteration and we got our minimum as well as maximum, which is the same solution that we were expecting.